Hey everybody, this is Devin with Writing Daily. Today is, as you can see, I am on location. I'm actually on Shelter Island in San Diego at an event where they are gathering some of the biggest podcasters in the country and giving regular people who are not the biggest podcasters in the country, an opportunity to pitch, mingle, promote themselves, and see if you can strike a deal. So that's what I'm doing today. Again, it's something that I don't normally do. It's crowded, it's noisy, and at the same time, it's fairly interesting. And I think the reason why first off, I'm going to be doing it here for the next few days because this is where I'm going to be at. But I think the importance of it is that when we talk about podcasting, and my hair looks terrible. When we talk about podcasting, we're talking about different kinds of promotion. And what you will find is that when we talk about podcasting, let's say if I get on a podcaster show and that podcaster likes me well enough so I can say, oh, I'm going to be promoting my book. That podcaster's audience is, let's say if they have 100 downloads a week, that means there's 100 people that are, in all likelihood, going to be a captive audience to your book, which is really pretty fantastic when you think about it. So why did I come here? Because there are people here that have huge podcasting shows. I mean, this is a podcasting show for sure about writing, but how do we promote our writing? We find external sources in order to get us and our message and our book out there so we can be seen, so our stories can be read and heard. So that's why I'm wearing a suit. I'm wearing a loud shirt because that's part of my motif. I kind of tend to go with sort of like, what do I call that? I call it urban douchebag. And so it's kind of like a fun, ridiculous party shirt because in general, I think I write sort of like fun, ridiculous material, and I'm trying to make contacts and connections. I think overall it's going well. And I think the important thing is that when you approach these people, you want to have a sense of what kind of audience they have, what kind of shows that they promote, and who are the kinds of people who end up on their show. So it's sort of like an on-the-fly research thing where I'm finding out how people are doing their business so I can then figure out ways that my book is going to serve their audience. And if that makes any sense, my goal is to make sure that I'm doing something that is going to be of service to their groups. Because ultimately, yes, do I want them to run out and buy my book? Of course I do. But really, I also want to be able to inspire them to do something. Much the same way, like, honestly, this podcast took a little bit more than what I was willing to say, and this staring at this green light, which is right in the middle of my computer, right there. So I'm talking to the computer, and it's my willingness to do so. And I'm hoping that people who haven't thought about podcasting before may realize it may be a really viable alternative for you to explore for yourself in your own efforts to promote yourself. And so anyway, I think that's what we've got today. It's going to be a short one because it's really loud here. But ultimately what I want you to know is that I think the big takeaway for me is that there's loads of possible opportunities for me to help be of service to others and at the same time promote my books, which is ultimately what I want you guys to be doing as well. And as always, make sure that you like this page. Go to devingallaudet.com/dad. By the way, I'm starting to give away some free stuff, and I finally got book collections every month. I'm going to be giving away stuff, so it makes sense. If you are signed up at devingallaudet.com/dad, D-A-D, then we will, then you'll be in the running to give away part of my monthly giveaways. So not only am I going to be doing stuff from myself, I'm also going to be doing it other up-and-coming writers that famous, and I'm also working on stuff with Lonely Planet to do some sort of stuff about travel in Spain because, well, I love travel, I love Spain. So anyway, I hope you are with me. Please make sure you like this page, and I will look forward to seeing you guys again really soon tomorrow because we are all about writing daily. Thanks so much for being here.